knew that woke capitalism could be a thing? Oh, are we starting? Okay. Hello, my name is Dixie Normus, and I am a Wokewashing Business Consultant. So companies come to me when they're looking to increase their profits, restore their brand image, hide any unethical business practices, or show the world that they are morally superior. It's usually a combination of 3 or 4 of those things. Yeah. Some of my clients include Coca-Cola, Gillette, Starbucks, Delta Airlines, and Ben & Jerry's. Now, most people view woke washing as nothing more than a way for corporations to cash in on people's idealism through marketing campaigns which signal their advocacy while also covering up their incredibly corrupt business operations. But it's really not that at all, okay? It's more of a cynical marketing ploy that companies use to take advantage of progressive issues in order to increase their profits and deflect from their amoral track record. See the difference? I also have some celebrity clients as well. In fact, LeBron James is one of them. I'm currently working on getting Ben & Jerry's to create a LeBron James inspired ice cream, you know, just like they did with Colin Kaepernick. Because everyone knows Ben & Jerry's stands for racial justice, environmental reform, and migrant rights. Even though Ben & Jerry's dairy farms treated migrant workers like cattle by enforcing 12 to 14-hour shifts, depriving them of sleep, and forcing them to work in barns and unheated trailers during Vermont's frigid winters. Yep, nothing says we care quite like introducing a new ice cream flavor. So Coca-Cola is actually one of my newer clients. Yeah, they came to me when they were ranked the world's #1 plastic polluter. Luckily, the Georgia voting bill popped up just in the nick of time so that Coca-Cola could express their sincere disappointment in the new bill and also promise to take steps in fighting voter suppression. So after McDonald's came up with the brilliant humanitarian gesture of turning their golden arches upside down to celebrate Women's International Day, Burger King asked me to develop an idea equally as woke. That's when I came up with Burger King's line of mood-inspired meals. I mean, you have to admit, it was an incredibly genius way to capitalize on Mental Health Awareness Month while also ignoring the fact that Burger King's employees most likely can't afford to get help for their mental health issues. I've also gotten really good at creating demand for my own services. Yep, all I have to do is pay some verified Twitter schmuck to tweet out a complaint about a specific company, and then I contact that company to offer my woke washing services. In fact, this strategy worked like a charm last year when I had someone accuse Trader Joe's of perpetuating exoticism through their highly racist Trader Jose and Trader Ming's packaging. Hasbro came to me when they felt they were being overshadowed by Mattel when the company introduced their line of gender-neutral dolls. So to follow in Mattel's woke footsteps, I suggested that Hasbro remove the Mr. from Mr. Potato Head, even though absolutely nobody asked for it. So not only did it allow Hasbro to pander to the non-binary community, but it also put one of the most boring toys in the world back in the spotlight once again. I also suggested that Hasbro revamp their iconic Monopoly game by updating their community chess cards and eliminating highly offensive ones like pay poor tax or winning a beauty contest. So some of the replacement cards could include rescuing a shelter animal, visiting an elderly neighbor, or shopping locally for a week. Which is awesome when you consider the fact that Hasbro puts access to cheap labor above local businesses by having their Monopoly pieces made in China. Woke capitalism at its finest. you hold on a second? Yeah, LeBron, I'm gonna need you to take down that one cop accountability tweet. You know, the one where you're basically threatening someone's life. Yeah, that's not a good look, okay? I need you to remove that right now. Sorry, you know, he's still learning how to think before you tweet, you know? How old is he now? What, 40s, 50s? All I have to say is it's a good thing he's tall and he knows the basic rules of basketball. Damn it. So if you're still having a difficult time wrapping your head around the dishonest concept of woke washing, well, a great example would be if a tobacco company promoted Lung Cancer Awareness Month by donating a tiny portion of their sales to lung cancer research. Yeah, so my goal is to make LeBron James the next Colin Kaepernick. You know that his first ad raked in $6 billion for Nike? Biggest regret of my life, not having Colin Kaepernick as a client. Now I'm stuck babysitting LeBron James's ass. Oh, and speaking of Nike, I gotta hand it to their lead woke-washing consultant. Okay, that person's ability to come up with a way to portray Nike as a racial justice giant while also distracting consumers from their crooked operations of forced labor in China is absolutely extraordinary. So apparently, Nike only cares about slavery that occurred in the past, but not the present. What can I say? I admire their hypocrisy. You know what they say, get woke or go broke. Funny, isn't it? 20 to 30 years ago, mixing politics and business would have been considered financial suicide. But in today's woke climate, it's basically encouraged.